It's hot out here. And I got the hood to protect it from the sun. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Johnson's Logic back with another video. Y'all already know, on a hazmat load, but this one is different. This load belongs to the US military. So we're on our way to a naval weapons base to go deliver it. Now, if only they would just pay for the load, I can go deliver it. So, while we wait for that, I'm at Kinley 95, parked all the way in the back because I'm fat and I need to walk. And we're gonna go eat and take a shower and kind of relax. But when I say all the way in the back, like all the way. But we're gonna relax, wait for them to pay for this load. I'm like 200 something miles away. Probably when I get out of the shower and stuff, I'll actually head back or head towards like a rest area or something. I don't know if I can really tell y'all which base I'm going to, so I'm just gonna refrain from not doing that. But yeah, I'm hungry, so let's eat. So I still feel like I'm in that new phase of owner operating. Like, I don't gotta stop at every chrome shop, you know what I mean? But I stop anyway. Not at all of them, but like if it's on my route, whatever. And I just look around, like knowing I don't need nothing. I'm not gonna buy nothing, but I look anyway. So that's kind of like the phase of owner operating I'm in right now. But as of right now, we're about to get down this road. I'm about to check this other phone to see if this agent finally has his load released, which I know what the answer is. I feel like I'm gonna have to get Landstar involved on this one. I just have that sneaking feeling. Oh Lord. I really hope I'm wrong, obviously. Like, I don't enjoy having to call Landstar. Like, I feel like if you market a load, like whatever way you marketed that load is the way that load should be ran, you know what I mean? So, let's see this other phone. Oh, I got a message. Load got cleared. So there we go. And I mean, I'm 200 miles away. Honestly, I could stay here if I wanted. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get down the road a little bit longer. But hey, at least it's cleared. So, guess we're headed to the military. Every time I think about something like that, like military load, I think about trucking with Tay. It's like, man, I watch his videos sometimes and he just has a great mood about him. It's like he hypes you up, you know what I mean? It's like whenever I'm feeling like, I mean, I'm not gonna say down, but whenever I'm like not feeling like myself, I'll pop on one of his videos and just his like energy hypes me up. So like, I don't know, every time when I was thinking about how I was gonna record this intro, I was actually gonna do a play off of one of his intros. You know, you call him Military Tay. I'm like, man, you call me Military Logic. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And then, I definitely wanna shout him out anyway because I know he's going through a tough time right now. He just lost his mom, so I know that could be tough for anybody. So, you know, thoughts and prayers definitely go out to Trucking with Tay. I know you're back and making the videos, you know, which is good. You know, I'm glad you're starting to come back to the people, you know what I mean? I know for me, when I record videos, I do it for you guys. I feel like every content creator is about the same, you know. We do it for ourselves, but we do it for y'all too. So I'm glad that he's at least, you know, up to the task of, you know, coming back and recording videos. But I just want to shout him out because he definitely changes my mood whenever I do feel, you know, unlike myself. But just listening to his attitude and his videos hype me up. So shout out to Trucking with Tay. Yeah, let's get down this road so we can go ahead and edit some footage and get this bug out my truck. No. Go. Yes. All right. Let's get down the road.
2 days later.
All Right, y'all, I can finally end this vlog because we finally got that load delivered, and it was a nightmare. As you see, I'm like struggling to get all my paperwork together because I gotta submit it up to Landstar so I can actually get paid for it, because today is Thursday now. So this load was supposed to deliver Tuesday, and then, you know, I got there and it was like, oh, you have an appointment set for Wednesday. I got there Tuesday night, parked on base, or parked at base. I get there, they're like, you don't have an appointment time. I'm like, well, I do. Here it is. And they're like, well, we don't have that. So I ended up sitting all of Wednesday for them trying to squeeze me in, and they couldn't. They finally sent me an appointment, which was for Thursday, which is today, for this morning at 11 a.m. So I had to I had to reposition from the base because they wouldn't let me sleep there again, because I had to go to a different gate because they sent me to the wrong gate the first time. It's just a whole thing. I'm glad I got to do that load, because now I know what to look for, what to have in order, who to contact. I got direct contact numbers now from the base itself if I ever go back to that base again. So if I ever do that load again, I know exactly what to do, who to call, instead of trying to rely on the agent or the agency. But I got screwed on that load. I definitely got screwed on this load for sure. So this load was only paying $1,900 gross, you know, before Landstar's cut. So it was only supposed to be it was 700 miles. It's supposed to be, I was supposed to have it for a day, drop it, get rid of it. So instead, I picked it up Monday afternoon and couldn't get off of it until today, which is Thursday morning. So I was on that load for essentially two and a half days, which it wasn't worth it. The money wasn't worth it. I submitted for layover, which they couldn't even pay, you know, they couldn't even pay the full amount on that. They shorted me on that too. So I was like, you know what? Agency off my list. It is what it is. But the load itself wasn't bad. I talking to the guys on base, I got to sit and talk to them for a little while, because for whatever reason, when they called to set my appointment time, they set my appointment time for the time that they went to lunch. So I got there at 11, and then I had to sit and wait for them to come back from lunch to like 12:45. But they got me unloaded an hour, no big deal, whatever, man. So lesson learned about the agency. Definitely on my do not answer list. I'm sorry for you. I know you guys tried your best if y'all are watching this, but that was ridiculous. Y'all mishandled this entire situation. It is what it is. Moving on, business lesson. Like I'm not a child, I'm not an adult. It's just strictly business. Like, it is what it is. Anyway, we're already on to our next load to get us through not through the weekend. So because I got screwed on that load, I really wasn't going to get a paycheck this week. And I just so happened to look up on this load that I just found.
Steven Jordan.
Sorry, Steven. This load I just happened to randomly find on the load board, because I'm glad I didn't schedule a load after this military load, because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So I was like, instead of planning myself, let me just see how it boils out. You know, let's see how it plays out. So I'm super glad I did that. You know, ended up delivering, hopped on the load board after I was finally empty. I knew I still had the time to get off the base. So before I moved, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and see what's on the load board. Load popped up. Like 30 miles from where I was, $7.04 a mile, going to the Northeast. Y'all know how I am about the Northeast. But the biggest thing is, as long as, like, the appointment time for this load I'm picking up now, it's a hazmat load, but it's as long as I can submit it before it's a certain time tomorrow. I don't remember. It was whatever the day after your payroll cutoff was, where they can still push loads over. I can get this load pushed onto this week because my appointment time is for 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm about to just do the load, a majority of the load, if not all of it now, and then deliver in the morning. If I can get this load on this week's payroll, I wouldn't even be upset about, you know, having to deal with that load, because this load I'm not gonna need that much fuel because I fueled on the last trip, because I fueled for the week expecting I was gonna be moving this week. So I won't need a lot of fuel for this load, and because it's paying $7 a mile, that's basically all profit. You know, even after taking if I take Landstar's cut out of it, I'm not discussing numbers. Anyway, this load is basically gonna turn my no paycheck into a fairly decent to great paycheck. So I'm super happy about that. It's like every time I sit down to try and start like vlogging and stuff, this phone will go off, that phone will go off, my emails will start going off. Like, but when I'm sitting here doing nothing, waiting to be loaded or unloaded, it's all silent. Anyway, I really just wanted to come and wrap up this video because I don't know if it's getting long or not. I'm not sure. With me being on that military base, obviously for you guys who know, but for the guys who don't know, you can't record anything. So there's no video, no photography, no videography. They made me turn off the surveillance cameras on my truck, so there's no videos whatsoever. So I didn't. I just simply didn't, because I didn't want to get in trouble or arrested. And I actually like doing the military loads. You know what I'm saying? You can call me Military Logic. That's playing. I like doing the military loads. I certainly don't want to be flagged in the system for being someone not able to do them anymore. And he's coming to knock on my door. Be right back. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those loads, but we gonna make it work. So this is probably one of the, outside of the one load that I got the overweight warning on, this is probably one of the heaviest loads I've had since I've been here at Landstar. So we're currently trying to work out some like logistics on how we're gonna be able to scale this properly. Oof. But we gonna make it work. So it's 45,000 pounds of hazmat. You know, luckily it's only going 400 miles, but we're gonna make sure it's safe and legal. But because I'm on the dock monitoring, I only came in here because I got hungry, so I need to make a cassava shake. But I'm helping him load on the dock, and I gotta secure some of these middle boxes. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Like I always say, you guys, if y'all are gonna think about it, y'all might as well do it logically. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a great weekend and continue to be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.